Hello everybody. In this video we will try to discuss more on Purva bhadrapada nakshatra. So Purva bhadrapada nakshatra's deity is Ajaikapada or Aja Ekapada, means it's a one-footed god. So this particular mysterious creature is a goat-headed monster basically with one leg. So this particular Ajaikapada basically forms a very he's one of the members of Rudra's energy, you can say, right? And it is one of the most important Rudra's energy. You might have observed Arudra nakshatra, where Rudra's energy is more, right? But compared to Arudra nakshatra, this Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra has more Rudra's energy, because Arudra nakshatra, uh, it has that more frictional energy. Even First World War and Second World War, if you observe, when Saturn is transiting through Arudra nakshatra, this First World War and Second World War became very very fierce, very threatening to the world. But Purva Bhadrapada is even more fearful than Arudra Nakshatra, in the sense it ensures the ending, it ensures the complete ending of something, right? It's if Ardra nakshatra, if only fights and able to create some wounds on the enemy, whereas Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra makes sure that the enemy is completely dead. That's the fearful energy of Purva Bhadrapada. So it clearly ensures ending, the final, the final energy, you can say, or the final thing of any kind of energy. So Ajaikapada is a Vedic character only, is a kind of devil, you can say. In one word, you can say it's a kind of devil, but it's at the same time, this particular ending of everything, or this destructive and violence character of Ajaikapada is according to the universal rules only, right? It is actually for the betterment of society only. It's not a kind of uh, evil, you can say. I'm just saying devil because of the kind of energy it has, but the whole destructive nature of Ajaikapada is for the betterment of the society only. So this particular goat-headed creature actually carries this kind of destruction energy, and the whole energy is divine energy only, right? It's a form of Rudra's energy. So, and you can observe the sign of Pisces, right? Sign of Pisces has only one pada of this particular nakshatra. Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra's fourth pada only in the sign of Pisces. So Ekapada, right? So Ja is actually for creation. Ja, the sound Ja mainly denotes a kind of creation. Aja is a kind of destruction. It's a complete destruction, you can say, right? So it's a Aja and Ekapada also. The fourth pada, that is this only one and only pada, is in the sign of Pisces. So it has only one foot, right? So this one-footed dark deity is very very predominant in the age of Kali Yuga, and very very it's a kind of let us say a secret society is running this whole world, right? So that secret society who is running this whole destruction in the world and that secret society's energy can be very much compared with Purva Bhadrapada energy, that Ajay Kapada's energy. Ajay Kapada is like that, right? It's something like secretly he's planning for the destruction of the society or destruction of the world. That secretness, at the same time, the destruction and violence is ensured, you know, and ending of the whole society is the main energy of Ajay Kapada. The secret allied groups, if you observe anywhere, it has strong connection with Ajay Kapada and Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So you can see in the current society also there is so much of unnecessary violence and bloodshed, right? And that whole it seems to be unnecessary, but it has some secret plan, might be, right? So Ajay Kapada can be seen as the ruling deity of all varieties of black magic, right? So if anybody has more and more Purva Bhadrapada energy, they can excel in this kind of arts also, right? And even you can observe they practice black magic, uh, which is very much dangerous, you can say. And you can always see another. So when you talk about Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, you talk about violence, you talk about destruction, black magic, and so much of negative things, secret, and at the same time lot of negative things, and skulls and bones. Wherever you go, let us say you go to some dangerous area, to mention that danger, they put a skull or a bone or both, right? So that energy is Purva Bhadrapada, right? So skulls and bones is related to, it's not, the skulls and bones of if somebody is operating, it's not that one. The skulls and bones which are representing the danger, there is it's a kind of secret code, right? Where there is a skull, it indicates that there is a danger and don't go there, right? So it's a kind of secret code, and danger is ensured there, right? To denote that high amount of dangerousness, they put that kind of symbol. So bones and skulls, they are associated with danger, and they are displayed in dangerous places, even like high voltage areas, right? Such kind of areas, they show skulls and bones. And the Rudra is very much connected to Purva Bhadrapada energy, the fierce form of Shiva. Shiva, a lot of people think Shiva and Rudra are same. Of course they are same, but the fierce form of Shiva is Rudra. Shiva is not Rudra, right? Shiva is more related to the kind of yogas, different varieties of yogasanas, different type of meditational things a man can do and attain liberation, lot of techniques, lot of intelligence, lot of supernatural intelligence, right? When you want to denote that aspect, Shiva, the name Shiva must be used. But Rudra is completely related to violence and destruction. So this nakshatra carries the destructive aspect of Shiva, right? And very much similar way of Ardra, but the difference is that Rudra represents the final dissolution in Purva Bhadrapada, in all varieties of planes, right? Dissolution on all planes. But if you observe Ardra is of course a destructive energy that only operates in the mental and emotional side of a human, right? The That's why you see Ardra people, if the other planetary positions of Ardra people are not so good, they have a lot of mental and emotional imbalances, a lot of problems, mental and emotional problems throughout their life. It's very very difficult energy just to imagine. Also the kind of emotional turmoil they go through their entire life is really really pathetic, right? If other planets are not so comfortable. So this nakshatra can be much more cruel. Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra can be much more cruel than Ardra, and it is merciless also. It's merciless. Ardra may have some mercy, at least some, if 2% at least you say, but Purva Bhadrapada does not have that mercy. So, merciless, destructive energy, it's a violence energy. So, even you can say the universe loses its mind here. If you really see the Pura Bhadrapada energy operating anywhere, uh, you can say, you can just feel that, oh my God, the universe uh, loses its mind here. You just that kind of energy you can observe in Purva Bhadrapada. So it's a divine energy also, because the whole destruction that Purva Bhadrapada does is for the purification of the world only, right? So it's very much see, when a person becomes old, he has to die, right? It's a very much normal thing. So the destruction happening with this Rudra energy, or the Ajaikapada energy, or the Purva Bhadrapada energy is similar to that. When the world becomes old enough and it is no longer serving the purpose, it's the time to destruct this one. So if you talk about personal level, souls pay for their past life bad karmas through penance under the burning fires of this nakshatra. If other planetary positions are not so good, and when a person have lot of Purva Bhadrapada energy, you can clearly understand that he had done a lot of bad karmas in his previous life, so he may have to pay for that, right? But when Jupiter is present in Purva Bhadrapada, at least a Purva Bhadrapada's lord is Jupiter, so he can control it, he can make things better, he can make the whole problems, the native uh, experiences uh, that are going to help him uh, to make him a very rich man, or to give him opportunities to lead a better life, you know so when Jupiter is present in Purva Bhadrapada, at least you can see uh, the good things, right? The good things. And of course he may talk more about dharma, and he may get very angry, he may get a lot of anger when some other does a bad thing. Something like universe loses its mind is the correct sentence when Purva Bhadrapada energy is completely operating, when there is no Jupiter also here, right? When there is no Jupiter here, you can clearly see, uh, universe will lose its mind. Thanks for watching this video.